we're back here with Jess, and we wanted to talk about 170 Winnett today, because, and it's funny that I remember the first time I talked to Trish, I was like, I'm going to have to bring Jess, because she's been here, her and I have been here for 15 plus years. People really get entrenched in their home, right? So, I knew it was going to be an issue for her. And, day one she met you, she's like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah. Please help.
Yeah, so maybe let's talk a little bit about that journey that you guys
Sure, yeah. I mean, on that first day, Trish was very clear, like, this is my plan. We're moving. This was our sort of forever home in Toronto, and now we're moving to our forever home on the East Coast. And so this is a big move. And I have a lot of stuff. And I don't know where to start, and oh my God, I'm already like stressed about it. So we calm Trish down to start and say it's doable. It's totally doable, but we start small. And so that's what the discussion was around. Trish, you know what you want. So anytime this gets difficult, let's not forget why you're doing this, because it's really important. And your heart is in the move. And when you go to the basement and you see the stuff and you open the cupboard and you see the stuff, it's like, that is just stuff that we can move. And we just need to go through it bit by bit. So we picked a room to start with, the living room. That's like the most sort of used area, and that's a good place to begin.
Right, okay. Huh.
Yeah. We set up a station actually with tables so that you have surface. You want to have lots of surface to put the stuff and look.
Yeah.
And so
make decisions
because the best way to make a good decision, a lasting decision, is to pull out all the wine glasses, right, from everywhere, because they're hiding all over the place. Put them all on the table, and you think, oh, I don't need 50. I need 12. And so we do that. Imagine doing that for everything in the house, every category. The basement, if people have basements, that's usually where stuff goes to who knows what.
I'll say it.
So that took 2 full days in the basement.
Okay.
Both Trish and I working together. So again, different ways to work. We can often, I find the most successful collaboration is when the client is working with me, perhaps not like every single minute, but we're making decisions together.
So in this case, you spent about 5 days
in total, but it was split up. So we did 2 days, then Trish had homework.
Yeah.
So she went through, and then I came back and we looked at the office upstairs. Then she had some homework. Paperwork is always a big category. So she had homework. So by the time I came on the 5th day, we had piles of like, this is going to the move, this is going to storage. Yeah. And I took donations every time. The faster you get them out, the better you feel, the more motivation you have to keep going. Yeah. So we try to move things out quickly. And
then she had a moving truck come, piled everything that was to keep or to move back to the East Coast.
Yep.
And then
we marked all the furniture that was going to go in the truck, and then the boxes were piled up. So we really made it pretty easy for people to to know what's going. And then there were some unknowns, as they always are. So we had that in the front for a while, and she had friends come and sort of like, do you want this? And so that was probably about a 2-week process of really donations and friends. And then I know for Trish, this was great. She has a lot of china and a lot of breakables. So she invited friends, and they had a wrapping party.
Oh, that's right.
And they got it all done. Yeah, so that's might as well have fun with it.
Yeah, totally.
So, everyone does it differently, but in this house there was a large volume of stuff. And
a lot of emotional decisions. Because you're not only moving, you're like moving your whole life. One of the great benefits is people will run out of steam, and you'll run out of steam, as you will probably tell me, when you hit big milestone decisions, and you need someone to coach you and push you in a loving, gentle way, compassionate way, that's what you call it.
Yes.
Through the process, because and someone that has a lot of energy to do that, right?
Yes,
it takes a lot.
People often say to me, like, how do you have so much? I'm like, because we got to get it done. Part of my job is being a cheerleader, really, because it gets hard when it's your stuff. And I'm a bit removed, right? So
Yeah,
I just want it to be done in the way that feels good to whoever's doing it, and less stress. That feels great. There's a lot of roles involved in this. I mean, really, the organizational part that comes much later, because there are many things that lead up to that.
That's
the decision
true,
making, the emotional sort of release, and all of that. And when there's more than one person involved, not everyone has the same idea, so you have to navigate. What we do in that case, though, it really seems to work well, is we make different piles for the different people. And it's like, Paul, you decide on your stuff. Shelley, you decide on yours. And let's leave it at that. So there's ways to make it work.
You know how to make it work.
We can make it work.
So I hope you found that hugely helpful. If you have any questions, if you're thinking about moving, thinking about selling, or even just organizing your house, because frankly, we all need it.
Too much stuff.
Shoot me an email, info@thinkto.ca. Happy to help and connect you with Jess.